Welcome back, indie lovers. Today we are checking out Tavern Talk. So you're gonna grab yourself a plate. Tavern Talk I would compare it to a visual novel, but you're taking care of a tavern and I'm trying to figure out what the clients love in their drinks and, trying to make their life a little better. So we're gonna hop in here and check out the game for a little while. If you do like it, of course, please check the links down below. As always, if you like the channel, you want to get more exclusive, you're more than welcome to hit that sub button so you can come back and check out the videos. The bell button will warn you about any videos that we post, which is usually about 3 times a day. And the join button does add you to the subscriber or the member list, where you get benefits and bonuses for a small fee. So I say small fee, small membership fee. There we go. Hey, Keeper, how's it going? All nice and dandy? Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All nice and dandy? Yes, all nice and dandy. I had such an exciting day. Really exciting. Did you go on an adventure? Even better. I took a walk around the grove. Oh, what's this bird up here? And then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. And I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster. Or a mushroom mimic. Maybe a gnome. Did it? No, but I got to take another walk around the grove. And how was it? Great. I got to see the same stones, same trees, the same amaranthine hydra guarding the entrance to Avalon, same moss. Sounds very exciting. Who am I kidding? My life is exciting as a dried nut. Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. Just probably allergic. There are various nut types: walnuts, peanuts, pecan nuts. I'm allergic. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. I just wish something would happen in my life, something riveting. So what you're saying is that you're missing the spice. Oh, no. I have a very sensitive subject. I don't think chilies would help me much. Oh, I gotta look at the face. I was talking about spice in your life. Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yeah, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no nymphs, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I like a bland soup. A classic case of boredom, I see. Do you know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like life isn't bad, but also not particularly funny? Have you tried to add some zest to your soup? Huh? Drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or the gala. Arrive in a hot air balloon. A hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high? Yes, I think that's the point. I'm afraid of heights and of people and of actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not telling of a tale? How can I sing of things if I never lived through anything? Day in, day out, I live in the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Life, for example. Saving people, wandering through the marshes, meeting a pretty nymph. A pretty nymph? That's pretty daring. Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the treetops, making the stream glisten in fragments of light, a divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting magical things I encounter, but to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Not a lot of songs you could write about that. I wouldn't mind a jingle. I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs? I'd prefer if you didn't. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime, can I offer you a drink? Yes, I would love that. The usual? Yes, please. That means a sunny breeze, in case you forgot. Thank you for the reminder, Fable. It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a featherlight nymph floating in the waves of a sunny lake. Do you want to be with the nymph or be the nymph? Both? But mostly I want a sunny breeze. Message received. Though, I was wondering, I've been coming to your tavern for so long and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me? Yeah. Really? Yeah. What do? I need to put an apron or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar? Just follow me. Welcome to my drink mixing nook. So this is what it looks like back here. Hello, Andu. Careful, I haven't fed him yet. Where do we start? Well, usually I start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look. Order. Oh, you pinned my order. I did. If I want to look at specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. Or I'm sure I know what was asked of me, I borrow my recipes. I can't just freehand mix something to see what sticks. No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I have settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board. What if you pick the wrong one? I can either erase it with a sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There is dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. I think dexterity sounds the tastiest. I have a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any other reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I've done, I press the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You got this. Oh, okay. So. Sunny breeze. Fasten your reflexes by adding a small boost to your grip strength and defense. So it looks like it's like 3 parts dex, 1 strength, and 1 shield. Oh god. Ta-da! Wow, it actually does teleport. Of course. What do you think was happening? I thought you were just really good at sleight of hand. I see. Well, give your creation a taste. It is delicious. I made that. You made that. Thank you for showing me the ropes. Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of, aren't you scared they'd be the end of you? Sometimes. But how would I know if I had never tried? Do you actually want to try? Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but never mind. Oh, hello. You appeared out of nowhere. How can I help you? A drink. For you? Right, what kind? Drinkable. Very specific, thank you. I am on my way to a fight. Needs to pay some debts. Give me something that will boost my defense so I can claim victory. I'll see what I can find. Boost your defense. Okay. So it needs defense up 3. Gotcha. So I'm looking for a steel tonic. Let's do a steel tonic. Oh, I like it. Okay, so I can do that. So a dash of this. So I'm going to go into there. That's the inner star right there. It's just past... Well, no, it's not the inner star. It's right there. Then a dash of this to just outside the inner star. And then defense. Steel Sonic. Ding. Oh, I like the cup. This should taste like victory. It has a mint leaf. Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of the banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And her bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost enough to kick some ass at least. Alright, the brooding type I see. Wait, what's the rumor that I just got? There's a rumor? Quest log. Good fusions? What are you thinking about Fable? Nothing, just dreams. Yours or someone else's? Oh, there's a play button, so you just like sit back and relax. Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that? Is that up to you? Oh, does that not play? I wish it was. My brother said my dreams were fool's errands, that I'm running away from where I belong. Is that what he said? Yeah, he said. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that patters down the mountain. We keep the balance. It's what we're meant to do. And is that what you want to do? Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like a bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures that many other people yearn for the same faint freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove behind forever. This is my home. But there is nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my family looks after the grove. I think it'd be fine without me. Then you should do what your heart desires. Will it stop aching then? I think so, yes. But what if destiny never meant for me to leave? But what if it did? That would be a dream come true. Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you. Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of the day. That was cute. Fable's cute. Whoa. With whom do I have the pleasure? The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Could care less. Nice to meet you, Care. Lynn, what can I do for you? You do the thing with the quest, right? Yes, do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board. No. I may have one for you. Or your notice board. Elaborate. Heard of a werewolf making trouble of Terragorn? A werewolf? That's news to me. Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south of Arove. Been wondering if the same one just moving up like a nomad. Ooh, I thought the werewolf hype died together with that one romance novel. You mean the one with the vampires? Think so. Nah, that was just split society into two camps. Team werewolf or team vampire. Edward! Team Edward or team Jacob? I think it was team Jacob, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the fur or the pecs? It was both. Questionable experiences with the other camp more so. I'm itching to ask for more details. Don't. How about you? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes? Well, all I'm saying is the downside of looking like a wolf is getting mistaken for one. Is that the reason why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself? Yes. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too familiar to my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, quick teeth. Is it a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You couldn't tell. Want to avoid an awkward family reunion, you know? Alright, anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly? Fetch. Pardon me? Should they get into a dangerous situation, they'll just have to start playing fetch. That works? On any dog, trust me. Good to know. Thanks, Care, Lynn. It's not that hard. Either Carolyn, Care, or Lynn. Gotcha, Lynn. Alright, Chief. You got a name or is it Innkeeper? Just Innkeeper now. Playing hard to get, I see. Well, Innkeep, then before I venture on, you've got a drink for me? Of course. What would you like? I'd take something powerful, something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me anything of that watered down muck instead. So you want a bunch of strength. I could do that. Last Whisper. I got Sailor's Courage. I'm going Sailor's Courage. It's got the six pack, like, you know, probably like they want. Okay, that's that. And then a little bit of defense. And then a little bit of dexterity. Boom. Perfect. A drink with 0 water, as requested. Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks. I love this. I love this little... This whole cup design is amazing. Where will you head from here? Happens back north through the Ashen Grove. Got some business to clean up. What kind of business? My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. I'd say she's hallucinating, but I didn't hear some folks complaining about the undead uptake up north, so might as well humor her. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead? I think there's not much use digging at the past. The past haunts everyone willing to listen. Would you mind talking like a normal person? No. Then don't bother. This is my tavern, and I'm leaving it. If you find any more rumors and need aid, don't shy away from coming back. I'm more of a lone wolf, don't do groups, but sure, I'll be back for more work. I'll be waiting. Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste. I use some help. Fine, I'll guess I've got a few minutes. Listen, he set you up. This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget. Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting the fitting snippets onto your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all for the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing adventurers. Once you're done, just let that quill and you'll be written up. Got it. Thank you for your help, then. Put it in my tab. That's not how it works. Time to assemble a quest. Okay, so Werewolf Secret weakness is playing fetch. The Volkaken Karen told me about a werewolf. So, werewolf. That's undead. That's undead. That's actually, those two will work together. There we go. The werewolf of Adita on detours. A reticent Volcacan passed by the wayfarers and reporting a werewolf making their way up to Tregarin from Erovai. They pose a threat to helpless villagers. Apparently, werewolves love playing fetch. Are you brave enough to take on the quest and save Tarragon from this werewolf mayhem? Ta-da! I'm glad we fed him. I was worried. I was gonna make a potion just to, or a drink just to feed him. I was afraid he wasn't gonna be able to fed, you know? Prelude to bravery. Hi, Fable. What do you have there, Fable? I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tregarin. Is it true? It is indeed. Have you sent anyone after it yet? Not yet. What kind of hero are you looking for? One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who is good with a bow. One that will tell me what they want the quest. Ah, I'm good with a bow. Yes, Fable. I know my way around any woods. I know, Fable. And maybe I want that quest. Just maybe? No, not just maybe. Since yesterday all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me and I think, hey, that's a start for any adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves but slightly scarier because they are human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year. And they're just collecting dust in your room. And I thought I could ask you about if anyone had taken it yet. And then I didn't think that far. I see. Or rather I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest, then I have to go on the quest. I have to fight the werewolf. Or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with my silver arrow, I miss and shoot a tree instead? And then the tree will be mad at me. But it won't really matter because I'll be dead because of the werewolf. That took a quick turn. So maybe I should put the quest back. Fable? Do you want me to tell you to take the quest? Maybe. I can't make that decision for you. Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, I freeze in place. And suddenly I'm unable to move until someone makes a decision for me. Like a slime, a frozen slime that can't move. I've met slimes less anxious than you. You've met slimes? My tavern is open to everybody. Oh right, what do slimes drink? Water, more slime, bones. You saw bones? Only the slimes. Ah, maybe you can add any of my bones to your menu soon. You just have to pick them up from the forest. I think I would have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable? In general? About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead. Oh, well, I do want to go on the quest. It'd make a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms. The worms? They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, all I can think about are the ways in which they could go wrong. Is there something making you feel that you might fail? Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf? We don't know what it is thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice. It might. Well, heroes have a history, right? Inspirational feats that can look back on to define their bravery. I have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Mari Morgan incident. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me. The Mari Morgan incident? Yeah, the Mari Morgan incident. Didn't you hear of it? Oh, thanks, Spirit. Word wouldn't carry around. It was my very first adventure. The chance to finally get out of my daily grind. What happened? An adventuring party was on their way passing through the Ashen Grove. They wanted guidance from a local ranger. A merchant up in Tregarin recommended me. I agreed to help. Of course, my first adventure. Yay! I was so excited but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it ought to go wrong. I really wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way of that. How did it go wrong? I felt their condescending looks on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually looked, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I blacked out, I think. I never got lost in the woods before, but I couldn't see well, with the blood rushing in my ears and feeling dizzy, so for some stupid reason I had led them along a path no one should ever pass, past the riverbanks of the Shivermere, home of the Mari Morgan. You know the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrath spirit that is known to drown men? Not sure if she's really differentiating between genders though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still their laughing stock at every gathering. How am I ever supposed to set a foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the whirring chimera, residing in the Quag Mangrove. They say it has a taste for adventurers, but you didn't. But I didn't. You seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem. But how can I not be? All I ever do is fail. I don't think that's it. You've done many wonderful things, and the future is yet to be written. I don't think anyone really wants to read my story. I would. Personally, I'm very much looking forward to hearing about your heroic ballads. So, you think I should go on that quest? Perhaps. Even after what you've just heard? I almost killed those adventurers. How am I supposed to save anyone? I will probably just make it worse. Your absence will not make it better. You don't know that. Neither do you. All we do know is that without you, there's one less person helping them. Someone else will do a better job. There might not be someone else. That'd be horrible. Someone has to help those people. They can't just be abandoned. I agree. What if I do make it worse? What if you make it better? What if you help them? Save them even? So what if you make a mistake in the middle? Or if someone else comes along to give you a hand? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows? You might even end up joining a party. Perfect heroes do not exist anymore. Just ones that try, even if they are scared. What if they are terrified? Then they should try terrified. At least that makes they are trying, instead of running away. Would you prefer to run? No. I think I only run because I'm better at it. But then again, I never really try anything else. Maybe I should not decide to walk away before I even tried the other path. And in the case of emergency, better heroes can always save me again. Or you try, or you them. One day, maybe. First, I'm going to save all those villagers, so that at least some of us don't have to be afraid anymore. No werewolf should stand a chance against me. Right? Right. You would do great, I just know it. But before you go, would you like a drink to aid your journey? Yes, please. I even got some new infusions in the morning, so I'm well prepared to help. That sounds wonderful. What do you have? I've got some Thunder Sage, what's said to enchant words. With its magic, should be able to inspire others and boost their abilities through your support. And then I have a couple golden feathers. They are extremely rare, but once in your possession, they grant great haste. Briefly, the expiration date is a bit unpredictable. How'd you get those? Pure luck. Alright then, keep your secrets. So considering all that, do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf won't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity? If I want to fight it, I'm going to need that surprise round advantage, so maybe haste would help me too. Or maybe instead something that can help me with diplomacy? Perhaps it's just hungry, lost Lycan after all, and all it needs is a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that, and something additional inspiration. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of the abilities I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you're already aware. Sorry for backseat, Miss Guy. Now that I have the access to infusions, they could be careful how they interact with the other ingredients. They might alter the drink in a way where I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should make sure to keep an eye on the coaster shape so I can mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should even try adding an infusion first and adjust the drink from there. Let's give it a try. Oh, look how it adjusts. So it adds. Oh. Okay, I want to get rid of Sunny Breeze again. You know? The feather drop plate. I love it. Oh, that tastes great. Very brisk. Do you feel a little braver? No, not yet, but I feel faster, more agile, swifter with my bow. Like my arrows can find any werewolf's hurt. And I might become as fast as lightning bolt. I'm sure the bravery will come later. I'm sure it will. Thank you. This drink gave me some hope and heart palpitations. I think that's your anxiety. Maybe. I believe in you, Fable. Thank you. I would try to follow your example. Follow your heart instead. I think that's one's a better roadmap. I can't wait to tell you about my victory. Best of luck. Best of patience. I hope Fable will be alright. Maybe they will find some new ingredients for me, but probably not. I should make a quest for that sometime. This is so adorable. I love this. This is fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me, folks, for the Indie Buffet. We'll help you find your next favorite indie. Peace.